Yo, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel, my boys, my gangsters. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day out there, gang. So with that being said, I got it on me. It's RAIDRAPTORs with the new RAIDRAPTOR support, and these chickens are crazy, bro. Popeyes ain't got nothing on this chicken right here, let me tell you that much. That's a lie. Popeye's chicken is tough, but either way, it's a 40 card deck list. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna go over everything that you need to know. But before we get into all the shenanigans, just a quick reminder: if you guys enjoy the content or learn something new, remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. So with that being said, it's a 40 card deck list. We're gonna play one Effect Veiler, and we're only playing Effect Veiler for two reasons. Going second, of course, Effect Veiler is nice sometimes, but we mainly want to cross it out. This deck does not do well going second at all whatsoever. You can kind of build it to kind of like break boards and do things, but it's just the deck doesn't play through two interruptions. It can play through one sometimes depending on the follow-up, but most of the time you will not play through two interruptions with this deck. So just to let you know, then we're gonna play two Maxis. If you want to play three Maxis, I just don't really care about Maxi or using Maxi that much, so I bumped it down to one to keep the deck list at 40. But you could play this deck list at 42 and you'll definitely be fine. So if you want to bump that up to 3, you can play it at 41 and then play two Veilers 2, play it at 42. You'll definitely be fine. Again, I just don't really care that much about Maxi. Then we're gonna play the Phantom Knight silent boots, the boots right here, and basically because I'm playing a little Phantom Knight package, which is just because we're playing the Kali Yuga. You could definitely play this deck without it, but I chose to play with it so I could show it to you and show you how it works, just in case you want to play with this version as well. So we're gonna play one boost. We're gonna play 3 Ash Blossoms for Ash Blossom reasons. We don't care about the fact that she's a tuner because we don't synchro summon in this deck at all. It's just Xyz and 2 links. That's pretty much it. Then we're gonna run one RAIDRAPTOR Heal Eagle, which is a level 3, but you can kind of turn into a level 4. I think in one of the combos you're gonna see that. But this thing is all of the monsters you control are RAIDRAPTORs. You can special summon it from the hand, which is really cool. Then we're gonna play one Mimicry Lanús, which is the monster you're gonna send to the graveyard to do your 1-card combo with your Tribute Lanús. So you're gonna normal summon this, send this to the graveyard, and you'll do your combo from there. You're gonna see it in the replays, I think. And that's where we play 3 Tribute Lanús because it's your 1-card combo. Then we're gonna play 3 Fuzzy Lanús, which is another card that can special summon itself. Now mind you, in one of the combos that I'm going to show you, I'm gonna let you know that using this is not all that great all of the time because it does lock you into RAIDRAPTOR monsters, and there is one of the combo lines that you need the Gaga Magician, or you're also going to need to make the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. And if you use this thing, yeah, that combo line is gone, just to let you know, so be careful with that thing. Then we're gonna play one RAIDRAPTOR's Singing Lanús, which if you control face-up Xyz monsters, you can special summon this thing from the hand as well. Then we're gonna play one RAIDRAPTOR's Rider's Wing, and you can play this thing at 2 just in case you have it in the hand, but this thing can also special summon itself from the hand, so you might not need 2 copies, but if you want to play 2 copies, I say do it. But you'll probably be fine with 1. And then we play 3 RAIDRAPTOR Strangle Lanús. This thing is tough because it also special summons itself from the hand. So if you open up with your Tribute Lanús and with your Strangle Lanús, you're having a great day, because if you normal summon this and it gets Ash Blossom, Impermed, or Veiler, then you could just continue doing your combo by special summoning this thing. Or if they don't actually have any hand traps, what you can do is with this thing right here, you're gonna send this to the graveyard, and if you already have the Lanús in the hand, then you're gonna search out your trap, because you could search out your trap this way, or you could just search out the RAIDRAPTOR's boots, set it in the background, then when you Xyz summon, you use the boots to search out your trap, which is really cool. Then we're gonna play 2 Samorph Bird of Perfection. You could definitely play the deck without this 100% if you don't want to. I like it because if you special summon a Winged Beast, you can normal summon this thing from the hand. I mean, if you normal summon, so for example, if you normal summon this thing, your Samorph will immediately prompt to normal summon itself onto the field. So even if your opponent max sees you, they're not gonna get a +1 off of this thing because it's an extra normal summon, which is really cool. So we play 2 copies of it. If you want to bump it up to 3, it's not a bad idea. Then we're gonna play one RAIDRAPTOR Lanús, which It's really cool as well if you special summon this or normal during the main phase. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target mainly itself or any one of your other RAIDRAPTOR monsters and search another one. A lot of the time what you're gonna do is search out the eagle, special summon the eagle, and use the eagle and whatever other body you need to use to link summon, because this one is not a level 4, so that way you could use your other level 4s for your Exceed shenanigans, right? So that's what we play one copy of. Then we're gonna play 3 RAIDRAPTORs Bloom Vulture, which is the main card that the main new card that we got out of the new pack, which is insane because this thing plus any other one of your RAIDRAPTORs in the hand is full combo as well. Unless it's a level 3, because you need 2 level 4s to start doing your combo. But this thing can activate and special summon itself from the hand plus another level 4, any one of your level 4s, and you could do your combo from there. It's a lot of extensions that you could do with this thing, so I suggest playing it at 3, but you could get away with it. You could actually play this entire deck with just maybe 1 copy of this or 2. So if you're on a budget, you can do that. I suggest playing it at 3 though. And then we're gonna play 1 Nibiru, because Nibiru is this deck's weakness. So if we can cross it out, we're having a good day. Also going second, Nibiru can be alright. Not so great during this season, during the decks that we have, but it's still pretty decent to use. And then I'm choosing to use 2 Rank of Magic Skip Force, because for example, this is the deck's choke point right here. If you get infinite impermanence, Veiler, whatever, if they prevent you from searching this, you're not having a good day. So I play it at 2 just in case they do. We have a higher chance of at least opening up with it. If you want to play it at 3, I don't think that's a bad idea either. So then we're going to play 1 RAIDRAPTOR's Boot. Like I said, this thing is insane because you can recycle 3 of your RAIDRAPTOR's monsters, draw a card, and then if you Exceed summon where this thing is on the field, then you can search out your trap or anything else that you might want to search out with it if you want. Then we're going to play 1 the Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch, which you don't need to use this specifically for Kali Yuha. You could use this to go into this thing right here, your Stellia Cannon Falcon, which you're gonna see in one of the replays if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but still play it though. Then we're gonna play 2 Call by the Grave for Call by the Grave reasons. The Cross Out Designator. We're gonna play 1 Phantom Knight rank up, because this is most of the time your whole interaction with the field in the game is gonna come from your back row. You just have a bunch of dead bodies on the field that you're gonna rank up into different things. So we're gonna play 1 copy of that, 1 copy of the Rise rank up magic RAIDRAPTOR Force, and then we're gonna play 3 Infinite Impermanence for Infinite Impermanence reason. Like I said, the deck doesn't do well going second, so a lot of Infinite Impermanence shenanigans is gonna help you stop your opponent so you could OTK. Then we're gonna play 1 RAIDRAPTOR Glory Bright, which is basically a negate of a monster. It's basically Infinite Impermanence as well. That's what I think. If you control a RAIDRAPTOR monster, you could target 1 monster on the field and negate its effects. That's pretty much it. And then we're gonna play 1 Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon right here, because we're gonna rank it up into the Dark Rebellion Dark Requiem Exceeds Dragon. So that's why we play that. We're gonna play 2 RAIDRAPTORs Force, because you need 2 of them to do your combo. You can kind of do your combo with just 1, but you might need 2. We're gonna play 1 Gaga Magician. Thing is tough. We're gonna play 2 Raiders Knight. We're gonna play, like I said, 1 Requiem Exceeds Dragon, 1 RAIDRAPTOR's Brave Strix, 1 RAIDRAPTOR Arsenal Falcon right here. We're gonna play that Kali Yuga, which again, like I said, you could play without, but I think this thing is what's gonna save you a lot of time against Yubel. I don't know. Then we're gonna play 1 RAIDRAPTOR Stellar Cannon Falcon. We're gonna also play the RAIDRAPTOR's Ultimate Falcon. We're gonna play RAIDRAPTOR's Rising Rebellion Falcon, because this is the new card that we got. This thing is a full field wipe right here. I actually really like this card, the animation, the colors, all of that. Really like that thing. And then we're gonna play 1 RAIDRAPTOR's White Strix, and we're gonna play the Phantom Knight, basically the Rusty. So that is the whole deck list. That's how I'm choosing to play it. There's a bunch of different ways of playing the deck. I like it like this. It's consistent, and going second, we kind of most of the time I opened up with hand traps and stuff like that, right? So with that being said, also treat the replays as more of a showcase of the deck, because there wasn't a lot of back and forth dueling. I just want you to know that now. It was mainly me making the boards, my opponent trying to break it, and then going second. I think I have 1 Pearly replay, but treat this as a showcase of the deck, because again, there's not a lot of back and forth shenanigans. So with that being said, let's get into the replays. Alright familia, here we are for replay numero uno, number one of the day. And like I said, treat these replays as more of a showcase than anything. This is one of those decks that also, if your opponent doesn't stop your combo, they might just leave because it takes you like half an hour to do all these shenanigans, and they know you're gonna end up on a pretty decent board. Also, my internet just been bugging out, so I didn't get to play as much as I would regularly play. So here I normal summon the Bloom, and then I activated the Bird of Perfection. Now if you're wondering why I didn't activate the Bloom to special summon both bodies, it's because I want to search this thing out later to use it as extension for my combo instead of doing it now, right? And we know we could get to level 4 bodies. So when you start your combo, it doesn't matter how you start it, you just want to get 2 level 4 bodies on the field, so that way you could start your combo. After that is when you worry about what level 4s you're gonna special summon, right? So here we're gonna use both of these monsters right here to go into the Raider's Knight. Raider's Knight is gonna activate to detach a material so we can Exceed Climb real quick using itself. They're gonna hit us with an Effect Veiler. Now mind you, right here, if I wouldn't have the Call by the Grave, it'll be over. We're done. This is a choke point right here, so they're gonna activate the Effect Veiler. We do have the Call by the Grave, so we're gonna use that. Give Effect Veiler the finger, get it out of here. Nos vemos mañana. Nos vemos. Get that thing out of here. So here with the Raider's Knight, like I said, we're going to Exceed Climb into the Brave Tricks. Bring it out here. We're going to activate the Brave Tricks effect. Get rid of a material so that way we could search out our rank up magic skip force. Now mind you, even here, which is why I play 2 copies of this, if they stop you, Effect Veiler, Infinite Impermanence, or Ash, your combo is done. You're not doing anything else after that unless you have follow-up. So that's why we play 2 to 3 copies of this thing. So here we're going to activate that skip force so that way we can Exceed Climb once again. And we're going to go into the Arsenal Falcon, which should have an animation. That thing has like 1,000 rockets around it. Activate the Arsenal Falcon, detach a material, special summon the Strangle. Activate the Strangle. We're just going to special summon any one of our RAIDRAPTOR's monsters from the graveyard. It doesn't have to be the Bloom. And then we're going to use both of these monsters to link off into the White Strix. Bring it out here. Now, White Strix is going to activate, and our Arsenal is going to activate as well because it was sent to the graveyard. So when the Arsenal activates, that means we could special summon one of our Exceed monsters from the extra deck and attach itself to that monster as Exceed material, which is insane. With the White Strip, we're going to special summon a Raider's Wing. And then because this thing activated while our White Strix was on the field, we get to activate a second effect and set down one of our rank up spells, which is going to be the rank up magic RAIDRAPTOR Force. Set it down. Then we're going to activate the Force Strix here so that way we could search out the Bloom. Like I told you, I wanted to save this effect for later to use it as extension as we use 2 of our level 4s to go into another copy of the Force Strix. Activate the Force Strix, get rid of a material, getting ourselves a Noir to the hand. Mind you, we technically didn't even need to do that, because at this point in time right here, we already had 2 level 4s, so I could have used the Bloom to special summon this thing as well. So, you know, we're going to special summon the Noir and the Bloom, activate the Noir, target itself, so that way we could search out the heals. Now here I could have activated the heal and special summon it, but I decided not to do so and just keep it in the hand, because I still have better follow-up right here. As we're going to special summon, we're going to use both of these monsters here to link off into the Phantom Knight, the Rusty. Bring it out here. Activating Phantom Knight Rusty's effect, we're going to send the boost to the graveyard so that we could set the Phantom Knight rank up. And then we're going to use 2 of our level 4s to Exceed summon into the Gaga Magician. That thing is crazy. That way we could detach a material and special summon the Raptor's Arsenal back onto the field. Then we're going to activate the Raider's Wing, detaching a material from one of our monsters so we could special summon it. That way we have another 2 level 4s, which we're going to use to Exceed summon into the Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. Bring it out here, it's mine. Here we're going to set down our Infinite Impermanence, activate the boost, so the boost is going to search us out the Phantom Knight's rank up magic launch. And that's your board. Your board is actually trash. Your back row is what your board is. All of these monsters don't do anything on their own, except for the Rusty, which you have to special summon a dark monster to where it points to pop a card on the field, right? And this board is susceptible to one thing. There it is. Harpy Feather Duster is one of these deck weaknesses. So I'm going to show you what you should do. You should just activate everything in your back row. Activate the Phantom Knight. You're going to target your Rebellion. And then you're going to activate your Rise Up rank up. Your Rise rank up. And basically you're gonna go into your unaffected level 13 Exceed monster, right? Bring it out here, look at the animation, that thing is tough. You're gonna attach all 3 of these materials. It could be materials from the field as well. Honestly, you don't have to worry about that effect. It'll show you exactly what you need to attach to it. And then again, we're gonna rank up here into a Requiem, which is 3 monster negates. 3 monster negates on the field. Our board got wiped, so they got rid of about 2 of our interruptions, maybe 3. And there's a mirror match, so they're gonna normal summon the Vanquish Lanús. And he wants to go into the Typhoon, which I'm like, okay. Which Typhoon makes it so none of the, I can't negate the Typhoon with this thing because he has 3000 attack. So he's gonna activate the Typhoon and get rid of that thing. 3 of my negates gone. Battle phase, he's gonna slap the Rusty, get it out of here. Main phase 2, end phase, that's all they could do. Because again, they can't special summon anymore, and they're just gonna scoop. Because legitimately all I have to do is activate the level 13, copy the effect of one of the Exceed monsters in the graveyard, special summon. I can get rid of that Typhoon like it's nobody's business. I can walk over if I want to. It was pretty much GG's. But I wanted to show you that the deck weakness is Harpy's Feather Duster, because once our back row is gone, most of our interruptions are gone. So be careful with that. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright gang, here we are for replay numero 2. Number 2 of the day, and in this replay I'm gonna show you the complete bread and butter, everything that this deck does as we normal summon the Tribute Lenore. Here they're gonna, I said Tribute Lenore, the Tribute Lanús, and they're gonna hit us with the Infinite Impermanence. And this is what I told you earlier, that when you open up with the Tribute Lanús and your Raptor Strangle, you're having a good day, because they're gonna Infinite Impermanence this thing here. And usually if we didn't have follow, it wouldn't matter, but again we have the Strangle, so we're gonna special summon it. Now we have 2 level 4s, we get to Exceed summon into the Raider's Knight. Raider's Knight is gonna detach a material, we can try and speed this up. Go into the Brave Trick, we're gonna activate the Brave Trick, get rid of a material, get ourselves the Magic Skip Force, activate the Skip Force, go into the Arsenal Falcon. Going to activate the Falcon, get rid of a material, special summon another Strangle, because Strangle can special summon one of our monsters from the graveyard, which could be itself. And then we're gonna use the monster to link off into the White Streak, activate the White Streak, activate the Arsenal, bring the 4 Streaks onto the field, special summon the Raider's Wings. That way we could set down one of our rank up spells. We already had one in the hand, so we're gonna detach a material, get ourselves the Bloom to the hand, and we're gonna use 2 other level 4s, so that way we could search out a partner for the Bloom. That's all you're doing at this point in time. Activate the Force, get rid of material, get ourselves the Noir to the hand, activate the Bloom, special summon in the Noir, activate the Noir, target itself, get ourselves the heals, special summon the heal immediately. It's a level 3, so you have to remember this, right? Use both of these monsters here to go into the Gaga Magician, Gagueándome, activate its effect, and specifically you have to detach the Noir from it. You have to detach the Noir from it specifically, remember that. If you're going to do the combo like this, we're going to special summon the Arsenal back onto the field. Now we're going to activate the Noir to turn this thing into a level 4. Do it right there. Then we're going to use 2 of our monsters to link off into the Phantom Knight, the Rusty, the Buried Genie. Bring it out here. We're going to activate its effects and the boots. We're going to set down the Phantom Knight. Oh, at some point in time I was playing this trap. Now, the deck list doesn't change, it's just I was playing one less copy of something and had this thing in there, so we could activate its effect. We're going to special summon it, that's another level 4. We use 2 of a level 4 monster to Exceed summon into the Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. Bring it out here. That's our end phase. And I'm going to throw the Maxi, because like I said, I don't care about using Maxi. I just want to build the board and have my opponent try and break it. That's how I enjoy the game, that's how I have fun. I don't really care about Maxio that much most of the time. So even again here our board is trash, but everything comes from the back row. Also we could have searched out the trap at some point in time. If we would have had one of our spells, that would have been another thing that would have been here, but it is what it is. Here our opponent is going to activate the Nightmare Throne, so we know we're playing against Yubel, get himself the Lotus. Here I'm going to activate the Phantom Knight's rank up. That way I can rank up the Rebellion into the Requiem. So that way we have 3 monster negates, right? Bring it out here. They're going to normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast. Basically normal summon the D-Lotus. Activate the... Well, no. We're going to use D-Lotus to link off into the Al Mirage. Here I'm going to activate the rank up magic. Now here, the main reason why I'm doing this, which maybe I should have waited. The main thing that I was worried about was the Little Knight, the SP Little Knight, aka Stu Little. So I decided to just activate this now and wipe out the whole board. But I also completely forgot that Almirage has that protection effect. But it is what it is. We're going to exceed summon to a level 13. Getting the attack boost, activate its effect to wipe. They're going to activate the Almirage. So here I started thinking, we can negate the Almirage. Why not? I don't want this thing on the field. Because again, they're going to get themselves the circle. I need that thing gone. I don't need them searching out the circle. Get that thing out of here. So here they're gonna activate the Nightmare Pain, activate the Pain's effect. They're gonna pop a Yubel that they had in the hand, getting themselves the Squirmer. They're gonna activate the Spirit of Yubel. We're gonna negate that thing's effect, so that way they don't special summon the original Yubel. Stop that right there. From here on out, he's gonna send 2 of the monsters back to special summon the Phantom of Yubel, activate the Squirmer, special summon the Squirmer to pop itself, activate Squirmer, so that way he could special summon, which I'm assuming what he wanted to do was special summon. I'm an idiot. Okay, when is this card special summon 1 for no, because never mind. He could have just started doing the combo from here, right? Yeah, he could have started doing that. I remember now. I thought I was being stupid, but I wasn't. As he's going to activate the Phantom of Yubel here to negate my effect. So this is when I decided to activate the Phantom Knight rank up magic. Now, mind you, I wasn't trying to go into the Kali Yuga, because we could have ranked up into this thing right here, the RAIDRAPTOR's Stellite Cannon Falcon, and we could have just got rid of the Nightmare Pain. But my thing is that if I don't go into Kali Yuga, I don't know if from there he could activate the Lotus, special summon, and bring another copy of this thing on the field. So I actually made the right choice. I made the right choice here to go into the Kali Yuga. And like I said, sometimes Kali Yuga is going to be the only thing that saves you from Yubel. Because look at all the big body monsters that we have on the field. Kali Yuga is going to activate. Now everything on the field is going to get negated. They're going to special summon the D-Lotus here. And that thing, as you can see, is negated. So you can't even activate its effect. So I'm going to activate the DDD Kali Yuga here. So we can wipe out the back row. Get it out of here. And he's just going to scoop. I think Kali Yuga is actually really necessary against Yubel in this deck if you're going to play it, because Yubel doesn't mind being popped depending on when you pop them. And also if you try to pop them, they're going to change that effect of being popped to popping one of their cards. And it's not like, you know, even though your monster is unaffected, it's not like it's affecting you, just changing the effect. So I'm pretty sure if I try to wipe out the board and he activates the Phantom of Yubel, we're not going to wipe out anything. So Kali Yuga can come in clutch. And that's legitimately all of the effects that you could do with the deck. So let's continue. My boys, here we are for replay number 3 of the day. And we're going up against the people without a voice over here, the most expensive deck in this game right now. It might not be the most expensive in this game, but Jesus Christ. So here we're going to use 2 level 4s to go into the Raiders Knight. Again, we're going to do the combo. I think, no, this is low-key the same combo. We're going to go into the, I'm going to show you a different combo. I think it's going to be the last replay here. They're going to hit us with the Ash. We have the Call by the Grave, so we could Call by the Grave the Ash, get it out of here. Getting ourselves the rank up skip force, activate the force, go into the Arsenal Falcon. We're going to activate the Falcon, get rid of a material, special summon the Strangle, special summon another monster, use that monster, go into the White Streak, activate the White Streak, activate the Falcon, special summon the Force Trick, special summon the Raider's Wing. That way we could activate to set up our rank up because of one of our Xyz monster activated. Here we're going to use 2 over level 4s to go into another copy of the Force Trick, get rid of a material, get ourselves the Bloom, search the Bloom a partner, which is going to be the Noir, activate the Bloom, special the Noir in the Bloom, get ourselves the Heal, special summon the Heal onto the field, use both of these monsters to go into the Cherubini, send the Boost. Boost is going to activate to set down the Phantom Knight's Shade, the level 4 trap, the special summon itself. So here we're going to use 2 level 4s. We're going to go into the Gaga Magician, bring it out here, activate its effect, detach a material, special summon. The Arsenal, again, activate the Noir, turn this to a level 4, activate the trap, special summon it. Now mind you, you could always do this without the trap, which is why I took the trap out. You just need to figure out how to get your extenders. But from playing the deck, you'll figure out how to get all the extenders that you need. It's just, this is how I was doing the combo at the time. Use 2 level 4s to go into the Dark Rebellion Xyz monster, or Xyz Dragon. Activate the boots to search out for our last rank up spell right here. And that's our board. So again, we're playing against the voiceless people here. They're going to normal summon the prayers. We're going to activate the Phantom Knight rank up again to get ourselves not what we needed. So here I misclicked because my mouse is kind of stupid. Well, not my mouse, my finger has a jittery thing. I was supposed to target this thing, but clicked on this thing by mistake. So big goofy mistake number 1 right here. Don't pay attention to that. It didn't happen. This was supposed to happen. I planned this. I swear. No, I didn't. Because again, this thing needs to have this thing inside of it in order to negate. So if this isn't inside of this thing, we basically just have a big body on the field as they activate the prayers here. They're gonna pop that spell in the... Oh no, my bad. Because we special summon Dark Monster on top of the Phantom Knight where it's pointed to, we got to pop a card on the field. That's what just happened. So here they're gonna activate the blessings of the Voiceless Voice. We're going to activate the Phantom Knight's rank up here. That way we could use the arsenal, and like I said, you don't always have to go into the Kali Yuga. You could go into the Stealth Cannon here, and the Stealth Cannon can wipe out the whole entire back row. I decided to activate it before they activate its effect, so that way when they activate it, by destroying it, we negate its effect as well. Stop that right there. They're going to use the Voiceless Voice, the prayers, to go into the Typhoon. Everybody just goes into the Typhoons against this deck, which is insane. So we're going to activate the Rice rank up here. We're going to try and rank up one more time, but he's going to target our Brave Streak in the graveyard with the Cobra of the Grave, which means we can't rank up anymore, sad times. But which, by the way, if you have your level 5 this thing and you have a level 8, you could use the rank up and go into your level 13 that way, because you just need to basically, it's like when you synchro summon, you just have to match the numbers. So if you have 8 plus 5, 13, right? So here they're going to activate the Typhoon. They're basically going to send our Stealth Cannon back to the deck. Slap our Siege Dragon in the face, main phase 2 and face. So here we get to have a little fun with the OTK. We're going to get the Gaga Magician, activate the Gaga Magician so I can special summon the arsenal back onto the field, activate the heals, banish it so that way I can get my rank up spell back to the hand from the graveyard, activate the Magic Skip Force so that way we could banish a monster, special summon one of our Xyz monster, which I specifically special summon it to where the Cherubini is pointing to, so we could pop the Typhoon. He's gonna negate that with the Survivors, the Asian of the Ascent, that thing. So we're gonna use the rank up so that way we could rank up our Raiders Knight into the Stellar Cannon once again. Bring it out here. And legitimately from here on out, all we have is big bodies, right? So again, our Cherubini gets negated. Battle phase, we have 12,000 damage on the field. It's legitimately GG's as soon as we walk over the Phantom. Get it out of here. This deck is legitimately just a bunch of big bodies. This deck is 3 monster negates, a full field wipe, back row wipe, and just big bodies and 1 pop with a Cherubini. That's what this deck is. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright my boys, here we are for replay number 4, number 4 of the day. And like I said, this deck doesn't do well going second, but we have a going second replay against Pearly. I did beat like 3 or 4 decks going second, but it was just mainly like I stopped them with hand traps and they scooped. This just was happening. So, because you know you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap Duel, as they're gonna special summon the Pearl Lily, we're gonna hit that thing with an infinite impermanence. I don't think they had anything else, but you're playing against Pearly. Pearly does play a lot of hand traps as well. So they're gonna end their turn here. So here we're gonna join to an Ash Blossom. We have more than 1 card combo, and here we're gonna normal summon the Bird of Perfection. I was trying to see because their field was glowing. I thought this was an infinite impermanence, so I was trying to bait it out. So here we're gonna activate the Tribute Loon. We're gonna send a card to the graveyard. Activate it at first, the Mercy Lunus, getting ourselves the boost. The boost is insane because when the boost is in the field and we exceed summon, we could search out ourselves one of our spells or traps. So we're gonna use our 2 level 4s to exceed summon to the Raiders Knight. Bring it out here. We're going to activate the boost here to search out the trap again because their field kept glowing and we are prone to get stopped by 1 to 2 hand traps, I decided to get our negate because again I don't know what the heck they have or when or how they're gonna stop us. So here we're gonna activate the Raiders 9, and there it is, infinite impermanence. So this guy knows what he's doing, because right here I'm technically stopped. Not really, because we do have follow up in the hand, as we're gonna activate the Raiders wing, detach a material to special summon it, activate the Fussy, so we could special summon it. That's 5 summons, the Beaver. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the People's Elbow, Sad Times. We're going to activate the Fussy though, because once that thing gets sent to the graveyard, you can activate its effect and search out another copy. Then we're going to activate the Boost to recycle 3 of our Raiders monsters so that we could draw a card. Here we draw into another copy of the Bird of Perfection, which means we have full combo again during our next turn. So I wasn't too worried. The only thing is that our trap is dead, because we don't have RAIDRAPTOR monsters on the field. He's going to draw a card, doesn't draw into anything. And like I said, we have full combo right here. We have to do normal summon again, and our opponent's gonna scoop. That's mainly what you're gonna do going second, is you have to stop your opponent with hand traps, and then hopefully they don't have enough hand traps to stop you. That's pretty much it. So with that being said, let's go into the next and last replay, where I'm gonna show you a different end board that you can end on with the deck. So let's continue. Alright, my boys, here we are for replay numero 5, numero 5. And it's the last replay of the day. We're playing against Anterium, but after I was done with the board, they legitimately just cool. So here we're gonna start off. We're gonna activate the boost, boost. I keep saying boots. So here we're gonna normal summon one of our level 4 so that we can activate the Bird of Perfection, get out the normal summon. They're gonna hit us with a max C, but we do have the Code by the Grave for that thing. You kind of don't want to take the max C challenge with this deck. You're gonna special summon a bunch of times. To even end up with 1 interruption, you're gonna have to give your opponent like 4 to 5 cards. So here we're gonna use our 2 level 4s to go into the night. Again, this is a little different way of doing the combo, because we have the boost. We could search our trap here, which you always want to have the trap. Activate the Raiders Knight, get rid of your material so we can rank up XCs into the Brave Tricks. It's very similar to your combo. You just end up on less shenanigans, right? Get rid of your material, get yourself the Magic's Kit Force, which is basically, this is the combo that you're gonna do if you're not playing the little Phantom Knight package, which is like 2 cards. So here we're gonna get the Arsenal, activate the Arsenal, detach a material, special summon the Noir, activate the Noir, target itself to get yourself the heals, activate the heals to special summon the heals, use the heals because it's not a level 4, and your Arsenal to link off into the White Strix. Bring it out here. We're going to activate the White Strix effect, activate the Arsenal Falcon. Arsenal Falcon again is going to special summon the Ultimate Falcon, which this thing from here on out, just to let you know, especially if you're going second, if you're worried about Nibiru, just activate this thing's effect. After you activate and detach a material from this thing, you cannot be Nibiru. And this thing is still unaffected by all the card effects right here. So this thing is like a little tower, right? So we're going to special summon ourselves the Raiders Wing. We're going to set down one of our Rankles because one of our XC's monsters activated while the Tricks was on the field. Then we're going to use our 2 level 4s to go into the Force Tricks. Activate the Force Trick, detach a material. Here we're going to go to ourselves the Strangle because Strangle can special summon itself. And then we're going to activate the Raiders, detach a material from the Strix, special summon itself. That's 2 level 4s. We're going to activate the Boost here, which mind you, you don't have to activate it now. But I decided to recycle my cards here. Recycle 3, draw a card. I wanted to see if I could draw into more extension. But again, this is the board that we were going for. As we're going to go into the XC's Dragon. Set down your back one and your turn, activate the ultimate, burn your opponent for 1,000. Which basically, this is just another way of making your board. You have a negate right here, a monster negate. It says if you control RAIDRAPTOR monster, target one face up monster your opponent control. Or if you control RAIDRAPTOR monster, you can target one face up card your opponent control. Negate that. Oh yeah, by the way, you could use this thing to negate the Harpy's Feather Duster. You could use this thing to negate evenly match. So you always want to have this thing or search it out or have a way of getting it to the hand because it's going to save you. So remember that. And yeah, our opponent just cooped. Again, we have the 3 monster negates right here that we're going to rank up into. And then we're going to rank up into our field wipe. So that board, I like making that board most of the time. Especially if I feel like my opponent has the Nibiru, so that we could activate this thing's effect that can't nib you. And even if you're going second, if they haven't nibbed you yet and you activate, I actually did this to Voiceless Voice. It's just they kind of brick, so I didn't want to show that replay. But I kind of did this and then whacked them in the face. So with that being said, let's go back to the replay. I said let's go back to the replay. I mean, let's go back to the deck list. So yeah, the deck is one of those decks. Again, it's gonna take you a little bit of time to complete your combo because you're gonna do a bunch of special summoning and searching. Your opponent might scoop off of that. I think this is a really great rogue deck though. You don't have any Omni negates except for technically this thing, but it's not really an Omni negate because you can negate spell things that activate in the graveyard or in the hand. So, but it's really good though. It is really good protection. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a bunch of big bodies, 3 monster negates, and 1 field wipe. That's all you have. Oh, and Kali Yuga or just back row wipe, which should be what Yu-Gi-Oh is about. Less just a bunch of Omni negates and more just interactive dueling. So I really like the deck. I think it's really good. It's kind of budget friendly. Most of the shenanigans that's gonna be expensive is in the extra deck, because again, you could play with just 2 to 1 copy of this and you can get away with it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the content. Again, if you did, remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry that I didn't have more interactive replays. Again, my internet has been sucky and I haven't been able to play a lot of the game. So with that being said, continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace. Oh, before I forget, also, if you guys see that it's taking me a little while to upload the videos, it's because again, my internet is kind of trash right now. It's been raining a lot where I live, and every time that happens, my internet just becomes dog water, like it's over. So again, if you guys see me that it's taking me a little while, just bear with me. I'm trying to get the videos out for you guys as soon as I can, which I think we're gonna get into Ice Barrier after this. And then I'm gonna try and do the Voiceless Voice once I kind of can figure out all the UR shenanigans that I need to craft it, because that thing is expensive. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm out.